executive director of the Terror Asymmetrics Project. He is fighting with the International Legion of Territorial Defense of Ukraine. And Malcolm, we just watched that video of you, and Ali Arouzi was attempting to interview you for us to get more information on what you're doing. We saw those cruise missiles fly overhead. So explain to us why you are there and what you are doing.
Well, as you know, I spent quite a bit of time here in the pre-war period. And when the invasion happened, I had friends who were in Donetsk, who were in the Ukrainian army, who were writing to us and telling us, we're not going to survive tonight. We've been hit 500 times. These are graduates of Defense Language Institute. These were my friends. And, as the more I saw of the war going on, the more I thought, I'm done talking. All right. It's time to take action here. So about a month ago, I joined the International Legion here in Ukraine, and I am here to help this country fight, what essentially is a war of extermination. This is an existential war, and Russia has bought it to these people, and they are mass murdering civilians. And there are people here like me who are here to do something about it.
And we have some video here. This is some video that was shot by Ali's team of yourself with some supplies and the things that you are working on while you're there. We know there are about 20,000 people from 52 countries that are currently in Ukraine and have been there from the start of the war. What are international troops like yourself, what are you all tasked to do?
Well, we are here for one purpose and one purpose only, and that is to protect the innocent people of Ukraine from this Russian aggression. And, it's not a conventional war, Joy. Even though you have two armed forces going head to head here, what you have is you have another group. I won't even refer to the Russians as an army, just using mass heavy weapons that are used in combat against civilians. They are destroying infrastructure. And then you find that they go to the cities and they massacre men, women, and children. And that is the fundamental reason everyone is here. The International Legion is a multinational force. It is men and women. There are, thousands here who are here to protect this country. And for the most part, we really have to assist them in any way to stop this. And so I've decided I came here to assist them, with the skills that I have myself.
And we know that there is a tradition of Americans and others going overseas to assist in wars overseas. Eugene Bullard is somebody who people think of in that way as an African-American young man, 19 years old, went over and fought in 2 world wars. So we know that there is a tradition of doing this. And I wonder for you, do you feel that, foreigners stick out wherever they are? People know that you clearly are not Ukrainian when they see you. Do you think that poses any special danger to the people who are not Ukrainian who are there?
No, it doesn't, because the war that's being waged here is being waged against everybody. Look, they're not going around hunting for American flag patches or to see who's black, who's Asian, who's Latino. We are a part of the Ukrainian armed forces. We are brothers and sisters with the Ukrainian army. And that being said, we are fighting side by side, elbow to elbow with them. The Russians, on the other hand, they barely, except for when they're doing these offensives and moving with armor forces down these highways, they're barely attacking the Ukrainians. They're maintaining a line, but their emphasis seems to be the mass murder of civilians, which is against all laws of war. These are war crimes. So believe me, the International Legion here, which is a viable, strong combat force, which is out on the line. No one's going around asking whether, if you're Asian or you're Catholic or you're Jewish, whether you're actually helping the people of Ukraine. They are grateful for the help. And I'm grateful to be here. I'm glad that I can help my friends. And I don't have to listen to them talk about how many children were killed that day. We're going to try to put a stop to it.